it's me. I help people buy and sell their homes. In a nutshell, that's what real estate agents do, right? For the past 12 months, I've been working primarily with buyers. But for the first time, I got my very first experience working with a seller. And in 12 days, we sold their home. Okay, so every listing is going to be different, like I said before, but this one was pretty easy, knock on wood. I hope that I don't jinx myself, but from the beginning, we had the signed listing agreement, we agreed upon a price, and the next step was like, oh my gosh, well, I need signs. I need signage because it's my first listing. I had never had, yard signs or, we don't have open houses anymore because of COVID, but I wanted to get them just in case. So luckily, Christian knew a really cool, really quick place in Walnut Creek. You just send them over your artwork and they get it out in a couple of days. I have the best team that was able to design my graphics really quickly. They seem to know my style so well, so that part was very simple. And then comes staging and cleaning the property. Again, slam dunk. My client happens to be a stager, so that was really not an issue at all. I brought in a couple of pieces from my house just to fill in the blanks, which, I was just adding a little extra Ashley touch to it, but it's beautiful. You guys have seen all of the pictures and the videos of 2925 Grande Corte. That part was really easy. We did a joint effort in cleaning up the house, getting it ready for photos and video, and it's just really a beautiful property, so it was easy to prepare for the market. We're in St. Helena today, which I think is fairly safe. Look at this big fireplace. These lovely windows. The floors are great. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. 2,700 square foot house. The layout's a little funky. For there to be a step there and then it's what is this room? Sort of got to knock down some walls, I think. And you come here, and I think this is an addition because here's the laundry room. And then you have this whole room, which love the ceilings, but there's a separate entrance here and a full bath. So looks like they added that on at some point. This is originally listed at $1,295, but they lowered the price to $1,224 because it's been on the market for a while, and I can kind of see why now because the layout is just a little funky. Something that was not as easy for me that I thought was going to be was inputting the listing into the MLS. I've always been pretty good with computer programs. I mean, the people that are editing this video are probably like, no, she's not. But once you teach me something and you go into depth and I take notes, I'm pretty good about it. Anyways, putting this listing on the MLS, clicking all the buttons and knowing where to go was fine, but I did not think that I needed to know every single feature about this property. I had only been to the property a couple times, which is standard. If you have a listing, you probably only view the property a couple times. You've done some research, but facts and features about the home, like what type of air conditioning and what type of flooring and foundation and roofing and all of that stuff, I didn't know. So I was a little bit overwhelmed and it took a lot longer than I thought, but I figured it out and Christian helped me. I guess I can give him a shout out. Thanks, boo. Then I got to hit the save button. So once you hit save, it is an active listing, and that was super exciting. I felt so accomplished, and it was really like a rush of emotions, feeling just proud of myself that, okay, cool, I've got a listing, I can do this. And hopefully I get to do it a million more times. So I have 3 tips for sellers today. Again, just very general. 1, maintain a clean and welcoming home. Make sure that Everything is nice and clean and tidy, smells good, and people want to feel like they can live there. And if it's gross and dirty, there's nothing worse than that. Number 2, have realistic expectations. The market and comps are going to drive price, not necessarily emotion. So try to keep your emotion out of it and have realistic expectations for the price that you're asking for your property. Trust your professional. That's my 3rd tip. Take our advice. We see so many properties a day, a week, a month in our career. We know what works, we know what doesn't, unless you get a realtor that doesn't have good style, then you're SOL. But I am here for you. So that is this week's vlog, just a little bit of my experience with this specific listing, how far we've come with Grande Corte thus far, my excitement over us being pending, and also a couple of seller tips just to get you prepared if you're getting ready to sell, just in a general sense, to have an idea of things to be prepared for. Bye!